My name is Football and my preferred pronouns are Americans, please don't call me soccer. Before we start, look at all this freaking snow outside! Whoa! What? Hey, so this week's topic is sports. First of all, I'm gonna talk about sports and me when I was a kid. To be honest, I always kinda hated sports in primary school and middle school and everything because I'm not the best at it and I was always ashamed of people looking at me and mocking me for something I couldn't do. The thing I hated the most was gymnastics because I totally suck at it and I couldn't do even the simplest things, and that was something I was really self-conscious about. But there were some sports I liked in primary school, for example, football. I'm wearing a football jersey here and it's called football, not soccer, okay? When I was 6 years old, in my first year of primary school, I joined the football club with my best friend and it was awesome for the first year. I wasn't the best at football, but that was something I really enjoyed. And then when I turned 7, 1 year later, I joined again. And there were only boys, and there was a freaking asshole who actually lives in this building and who I run into sometimes. But anyways, he joined the football club and he was a year younger than me and my friend, but that didn't stop him from being a prick. And he made fun of us all the time. He made fun of my friend's name because they're English and so they don't have a French sounding name. Long story short, we stopped after like 2 weeks because he was so annoying. And then for a couple years I didn't do football at all. But then I started again when I was 9 years old with my friends. We created a football team. It was an all-girls football team. And we played during the school breaks and it was awesome. And I was really into football, and actually my childhood dream was to be a professional player. But as you know, because I haven't talked about that in any of my other videos, I am not a professional football player now that I'm 18 years old. I asked my parents if I could join my neighborhood's football team, like the real team where they went on competitions and everything. And they said no. And I was shocked because my brother used to be a part of that team, and the reason my parents said no, apparently, is because I would get sick on the bus to go play competitions in other areas, and so I couldn't do it, and that was bullshit. Sorry, my camera died, so I moved it a little bit. Yeah, so that's something I'm actually still resentful about. But my parents seem to have forgotten about it, and now they say it didn't seem like such a big deal and they honestly thought I would be sick and it wouldn't be great for me. But yeah, I do still have a lot of regrets about that. After primary school I stopped playing and now it's been years since I've played football. In middle school I didn't play any sports at all. I did want to play tennis, but to get into a tennis club I had to pass a test. But apparently my level of tennis was like average, and they made a group of people who had never played before and a group of people who were already really good, and since I was in between they couldn't take me. In high school I didn't play any team sports either, but when I was 15, 16, etc. was the time I started feeling very self-conscious about my body, and I was dysphoric, even though I didn't really use that word at the time. And so I started working out to build muscles. I'm not sure that really worked, but that made me feel a bit better. And then when I was 17 and depression hit me like a truck, I started running because I thought that made me feel better, and it did. There was a time when I even went running 5 days a week and it really made me feel good. It was a way to kind of forget my anxiety and all my problems, and it was really helpful. But at some point last winter I fell and I hurt my ankle, and then I couldn't run anymore. And then 2 months later, when my ankle got better, my depression had gotten worse and I was too lazy to go out and run. So I stopped. But this year I started again and I'm gonna try to get better and better, and testosterone should help. It should help me run longer and possibly faster, and I look forward to that. I do feel like there's a pressure in the transmasculine and mostly FTM community to work out and be really sporty and everything. For example, like, and I'm not blaming him at all, like, I really like him, but when you look at Aiden Dowling, he has tons of muscles and he's super strong and he's a model and he's one of the most famous trans guys out there. So yeah, we do have a pressure to look like that, I think. But honestly, we have to realize that this is unrealistic, and like, if you want to become Aiden Dowling number 2, then you can do it, like, go hit the gym and work and everything. But if you're not motivated, or if you simply don't want to look like him, I don't want to look like him, then just be who you are and that will be enough. Now, on to the second part of this week's video. Riley and I are doing a sock competition, so I'm gonna show you all my socks and then you will get to vote who has the best socks, Riley or me. Let's go! I'm so stupid, I just realized I got rid of my pineapple socks yesterday because they had holes. But now I can't use them for the sock competition, no! Here is everything I have, and I'm gonna show you the socks I'm wearing right now. Cat socks. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of cool socks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pair of normal, boring socks. So, 8 plus 13 equals 21. So, I have 21 pair of socks in total, including 8 pair of fun socks and RIP my pineapple socks. I can't wait to see what Riley has. I actually have less than I thought, so we'll see who wins the competition. The viewer gets to choose. Bye!